on the stream, by the way. That's
okay.
That's all hidden. Hello, we are live now, people, just so you know. So don't swear. Well, you know, this is the only one that I have to change. You know, when it goes live on YouTube, I have to change the inappropriate word rating, because normally all mine are no inappropriate words, but
Really?
this, yeah.
Why is that, inwils?
But this one has to go out as mild.
See, I couldn't do that. Mine is always not for children.
No, it's not for children, but there's another one that when you rate them, or you probably don't have it unless you can do adverts.
No, I'm a noob.
Yeah, so it says there's like 8 categories, and you have to say whether or not there's inappropriate language, inappropriate content. I mean, it says things like,
Isn't that just in the first minute, though?
Well,
like you can't swear in the first minute?
And then you can swear.
I actually think that's how it works. I'm not sure, but I think it is.
Well, this is why I'm always saying to you all, we're live now, so please do not. There's something that says full nudity. And I'm thinking,
well, I was going to say,
what?
Let's get this on.
I mean, we're not getting any ads
views.
I just sort of like think, is somebody trying to
10 hit points
this?
is our t-shirt.
Does it also have a hot tub section?
Yeah. Right, I just have to move
All the rage, you know.
Medivac down a bit. He's
Do you have a flashy intro for SpellJammer or not?
No, but I am.
X in space.
And well, there's 2 reasons. Number one,
You haven't done it.
no, we always, and Medivac will vouch for this as well. Whenever we transpose it to YouTube, we have to remove the soundtrack because somebody copyright claims us, even though I bought the music.
Yep.
Okay, so the other thing is I'm actually working on one now that does all the games. So my vision is, say for example, I've just worked on yours, Mr. Pickle. There's Mr. Pickles' face
Only you.
in the middle, and round the outside are the 4 games.
Mr. Pickles can't see anything as his glasses are off.
Yeah, so there's like Mithras, M-Space, Destin, and Spelljammer. And as it comes to your names, the front covers of the rule books transform into your characters. And then it goes on to the next one.
Oh, is it like a comic switching through and then stopping on each one?
Well,
with the images and
I really liked, I don't know if anybody remembers, but for Shadowrun, I used to have a pixelating image. So it started off on one image, it pixelated, and then it came out as the real person. So I've tried that. I'm also trying the morphing. So it actually morphs as in a morphing shape, but there's too many points on the proper image. And so it looks a bit strange as it was, but I'm still working on it. And
I'm going to kidnap you for a weekend. You can do mine.
yeah. Well, if you kidnap me, I'm bound to do it. No worries at all.
Make sure you put the lotion on the skin.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Right, well done, Captain Kangaroo. The first minute is over now, and you so you can go for it now.
I could have made that a lot worse, yeah.
I just like the way he's totally quiet for the first minute.
And then he goes,
I got
well,
distracted by a few
blast.
texts. I don't know.
Yeah. Then we get the lotion coming in and everything, which
That's an awesome
fantastic.
film.
Yeah, hello everyone and welcome. We're playing some D&D 5th edition tonight, which I'm still learning the rules for. We're doing a SpellJammer module, and this is part 4, I think. And at the end of this chapter, once this chapter is complete, then that's the end of part 1, and you will level. Okay, there's no sort of like experience points. Nobody will remember D&D. Well, some of you will. D&D 1st edition, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. And that was when each character class had a different number of experience points to go up to each level. So believe it or not, the hardest character to level was a magic user. Well, fighters and rogues shot up really quickly, but I don't think, well, I think I checked. I think in D&D 5th edition, everybody just needs the same amount.
That's right.
Yeah. And then that's it. So everybody's going to be leveling up, hopefully, which if they survive the 3rd chapter, which is about to go ahead, as soon as the players have an opportunity to say who they are and who they will be playing tonight. And we start off with the mystical druid, played by Mr. Pickles. Off you go.
I'm Mr. Pickles, and I play the mystical druid. It's Jennifer Eben. She's a human druid, circle of the wildfire, so she very much focuses on how even disasters like massive fires can bring about new life, and so her spells are split between healing and creating growth, as well as fire. She has a wildfire spirit she can summon, and that's probably the reason why she perpetually smells like campfire, which puts people off a lot. But she's at home in the kitchen and trying to make brewery stuff, make horrible ale is probably what her dwarven parents said. She was raised by dwarves, if I didn't already say that. It's not weird, but she definitely is. And with that, I'm just going to swing the microphone all over to Captain Chugga Wugga.
Oh, I'd be confused then. Hi, I am Chugga. My character is called Pericleus Simmersut. He is a 3-foot-tall rock gnome arcane trickster rogue. He's got light tan skin, ruddy complexion around his cheeks, cornflower blue eyes, and a very large bulbous nose. He has a short white beard and walrus moustache, both immaculately maintained. His eyebrows, though, are wild and unkempt, and he has a very large amount of ear hair. He's wearing studded leather armor over an emerald green tunic, and his bald head is normally covered with a tight-fitting leather skull cap. Before joining this party, he was a treasure hunter. He used to research the location of missing and lost artifacts, curiosities, antiquities, and then return them to their rightful owners. It was a family business that he used to do with his mother and father, and the Simmersuts had quite a reputation for it, at least in gnomish circles. Tinkering is his other passion. Most of the designs that he comes up with offer no benefit whatsoever over the original items, and in most cases they just overcomplicate it. One invention he is particularly fond of, though, is the weird yellow glassed eye pieces that he sometimes wears. He calls them Simmersut Spectacular Ocular Enhancers Mark II. Unfortunately, they do nothing at all apart from turn everything yellow. And I shall pass on to Medivac.
I wasn't ready, but thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Medivac. I play Solvar, Truthseeker. He is a Goliath from the mountains. He stands just shy of 8 feet tall with his pale blue skin. It was grey last week, but I didn't read my bio. And I thought
He's just cold.
Cold, yes. Which runs neatly into the fact that he has a very good immunity to cold because of where he comes from. He has green eyes. He also has just a loincloth. A little bit embarrassing, but it doesn't bother him because he's used to the cold. You'll also see strapped to his backpack with his...
Oh, dear.
So I had half a nut in my mouth. That sounds really bad.
It's all right. The first minute is over.
Just go for it. So you'll see from his back, there's his backpack with his cooking utensils clanging away together because he does like to cook. He's doing his best to be a help and to just throw things in a pot and cook it. He also, on his back, you'll see this very large great axe. He's pretty damn good with his great axe. He just likes to just hits it, and when the red mist drops, people better get out of his way. So yeah, the group do know not to stand left and right of him because he has a habit of just flaming wildly when he's in his rage. Yeah, I won't drag it on too long. He speaks Common, Dwarvish, and Giant, which is always a favourite. And yeah, I shall pass quite happily on to Matty D.
Hello, I am Matty D, apparently. And I am playing Ty the Wood Elf Monk. He was raised in a forest where he learned to live in harmony with nature. He's very expressive and dynamic in his movement. If he were alive in this world, he would probably be like a parkour influencer or something. He's very upset that people are attacking his forest and his world, and he can't wait to punch whoever is in charge as hard as he possibly can. And then I'll pass it on to Captain Kangaroo.
Hey everybody, I'm Captain Kangaroo. I am playing Sanctus Erroneous, I think I call him. He's a holy man who's here to provide all the healings of the Thander for the right price. He was founded by the group in the last episode in the prison, or not in prison, in like a jail cell or whatever, and maybe he was there on his own will, or maybe it's because he was giving some very spicy creams that ended up hurting some skins for the right price. He's apparently a cleric of peace. I don't know, he's by peace I think he means like he likes to end the fight as soon as possible so that way he can continue selling the word of the Thander. From there I'm going to pass the microphone to our GM inwils.
Yeah, hello everyone, welcome back. The party have been on a roller coaster of a ride so far. They were on a planet that got attacked by crystal vines. They managed to escape that on a ship called the Moon Dancer, which they thought was going to be a normal ship until it raised itself up off the sea, through the clouds and into wild space. Various characters have made jobs for themselves on the Moon Dancer to pay for their way. Ty was grossly sick and had to go to the captain's bed. Solvar actually recruited a lot of the commoners to be deckhands. Perry managed to virtually rebuild a trebuchet before it was blasted to bit, and Jennifer has been in the galley cooking up some fiery alcohol. The party were then attacked by some astral elves in the Dark Moth, which is where Sanctus was found, and they discovered that in the cargo hold of that ship were the crystal vine eggs that had invaded their planet and would actually eventually kill the planet and destroy it altogether. This meant that they were not too happy at all about this and are determined to find out who's done it and probably why, and seek some kind of revenge. As they carried on to their destination, which the captain calls the Rock of Bral, they came across an asteroid field, and behind one asteroid sailed a nautiloid, a derelict ship of the mind flayers. There was one poor remaining soul on the ship, and the party went across to investigate and to make sure everything was all right. The remaining passenger mentioned... Was that somebody's phone?
Text message.
I thought it was somebody going down the mic. They got on the ship and they've split up. The top and bottom of it is that Sanctus and Perry went down below with the strange survivor and went through a cargo hole where there was many corpses They went straight past them and followed this guy, and they came into a room where they've been attacked. Ty, with his excellent hearing, heard either Perry or Sanctus cry out and did a wonderful slow fall leap from the main deck down into the cargo hold, landing on the floor in superhero fashion, while Solvar and Jennifer are up on a deck above and burning open the doors, since these seem to be made out of flesh and open and close only when the surviving member walks near them. Okay, so I'm just going to, I'm not on your map at the moment, but I am now. So if you remember, we've had the first round of combat. Ty, you are now on the turn order, ready to launch into combat. People upstairs will come to you as soon as something is shouted or something that can make get you involved. But we know that basically something down here is going on, but people up above, you have no idea. Just to reiterate, Sanctus has put on to Perry and himself emboldening bond, is it? You're muted if you're talking.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think we already rolled that because I checked up, and that's going to be a plus 4 to any attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. You can only use it once per turn, though.
Yeah.
And we're going to head. Does anybody have any questions before we start?
The survivor, I can't see his name because he's just under shadows, but he was human, wasn't he?
Yeah. And as the beast's icon was a little bit too big, so I've just shrunk it down. So it fits on it. And the first round of combat, he was very much in the corner looking quite stupefied and quite amazed at what happened. If you remember, he took no action on the first round at all, even though people were in combat. But does anybody have any other questions before we start?
No.
No? Okay, but he is going to burst into action now that he has what appears to be recovered. So I'm going to roll, when I find it on his character sheet, I'm going to roll his initiative now.
Bloody hell.
Damn.
Nice initiative.
Our boy can move.
Okay, so he's going to go first, and he sort of like looks at what's happening, and he's actually going to try desperately to get out. So he can move through friendly targets, but as he passes the new Thurlagu, of course, it will get an attack of opportunity as he comes through. Just to remind you, Perry, the doors behind you are closed, but as he moves towards them, just like for the rest of the ship, they open as he goes through it. Ty, you will see him coming out the other side in preparation for you. Your turn. He's not stopping. Does that make sense? He looks, as he comes out, Ty, he looks and passes Perry and Sanctus. He looks very white and very worried, and sort of like comes out. I just need to roll one of my attacks to see whether or not the nasty person, the nasty beast, gets him with a claw attack. Yes.
Dang.
So that does hit him, and he'll take 4 points of slashing damage. So you see Sanctus as he sort of like looks panicky and worried and shock and horror. You actually see, Sanctus, that the color has drained completely from his face, and there might even be a soft smell of something nasty. And he sort of like comes past you, but as he comes past you, the beast uses its reaction for this round and slices out a claw that sort of like cuts him just in the side of his torso. He then comes out and sees you there, Ty, and he looks around and he says to you, he says, "They're going to need help. They're going to need help." And he starts to make his way up the door. Ty, as he comes through the door, the fleshy door shut. And Sanctus, we're up to you.
Sanctus is going to blimp out of reality and go back into reality over here using what's it called? Starlight step.
Starlight steps, yeah. So I think that's just a natural born ability, isn't it? It doesn't need a roll or anything. So yeah, you use your action to get out the way. Off you go.
And then since that's a bonus action, I'm gonna also use a cantrip.
Nice.
As well.
Yeah.
And then the cantrip I'm going to use it's called Toll of the Dead. And because I think Pericles attacked it last and did a little bit of HP, not much, but a little bit of HP.
He did. I think
Well, I was pretty pleased with my HP.
I think he did.
21, I think it was.
It was a huge
he did. Okay,
one.
never mind then. Then it was the last time I did see what the attack was. He's like, you heard it, but barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. So I'm going to do it. I get to roll a 2d12. If it's hurt even a little bit, if it's not a full HP, you do a 2d12 attack roll, and the saving throw is a Wisdom 15.
Okay, so just tell me what the cantrip does again.
All right. Just point out. You point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of dolorous bells fill the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a Wisdom throw or take, in this case, 2d12 damage.
Okay then. And what's my wisdom? What's my DC?
Wisdom 15.
15. Okay, here's his roll. 19. I'll have that. Do I take half damage or no damage?
Half damage.
Okay, roll your damage.
I think, right?
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Yeah, I think if he saves, you don't take any.
All right.
I might be wrong, but just double check it.
Is this an astral elf ability?
No, this is a cleric cantrip.
What's it called again?
Toll of the Dead. Oh, Toll of the Dead. I don't know if it's half or not.
I'm getting that. In there. Right. And the target must if the target is missed any of its points on any of its points, instead it takes 1d12 necrotic damage. Okay.
Yeah, but at 5th level it goes 2d12.
Yeah. So it's only if I actually it doesn't say anything about half damage or anything. So I'm still up. I just don't believe that Sanctus is meddling with necromancy. This is really shocking.
There's a fine line. There's a fine line.
School necromancy. Damage and effect. Necrotic damage. What is going on?
Well, that's what most clerics use, because let's face it, most clerics are necromancers.
Don't support him, Solvar. Don't support him.
I'm not evil. I I taught you a good.
You just see his.
Dead. Now you're alive.
It's a bit like we got a druid who's burning things.
Yeah.
And a
Anti-tree hugger.
So yeah, so that's your action and bonus action done, is it?
Yeah.
Do you want to move?
No, it's that I want to be right there.
Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, so my beast will go first, and he will. He sees the cleric disappear from in front of it, so it'll take one step movement towards you. You will. Sanctus, if you still got your reaction, you will have an attack of opportunity, I think, because I'm far enough away from you now.
Yeah, boy.
Then that'll be your reaction gone.
Unless could I do spell for attack of opportunity?
No, it has to be a melee thing.
That's fine, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Because that would be an action rather than. Go on, just hit me with something. What you hitting me with?
Oh,
stern words.
A mace. I have a mace.
Nice.
And then
yeah, that will hit me. Do some damage. Well, ouch. 4. Yeah. Here comes my multi-attack now, Perry, at thee, who's now in front of me. So multiple attacks, so I get claw, bite. Here we go. Hopefully this is his bite. 9, a miss. Here is his 2 claws. 24 will hit. And that's 9 points of slashing damage you will take.
As well.
Damn.
And that one missed. Did it roll proper damage on that? No, that's just it's 1d4 plus 2. So I need to roll that again, don't I? Because I'm right in that, aren't I? That critical takes the damage twice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another 5, so that's 14 points of damage.
Okay, so as that claw comes down to hit him, Pericles almost like does sort of like a little roll, and he gets caught by it, but he uses his reactive action of uncanny dodge to half the damage that he's going to take. So
nice.
that'd be 7, yeah.
Yeah, nice. And so I'm going to keep in check my reaction. I've used my movement, and I'm keeping in check my bonus action as well for the moment. And Ty, we're coming to you.
Right. So I'm gonna see this guy running out. Try to put things together in my head as fast as possible. My first thought will be like, oh no, you don't. And I'm gonna run towards him and try to grab him and hope that if I grab him and bring him over to the door, that will open it up again so I can go through.
Oh, nice. So we're going to do a grapple.
Yeah.
Always fun when we start grappling. Now, I do know there are rules for grappling. And Medivac's poised to say, this happens in wills. I can sense knocking out. Grappling. When you want to grab a creature, you can use an attack roll to make a special melee attack grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks with an action, the attack replaces one of them. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size of you larger, that's fine. Using at least one free hand, that's fine. You try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an action roll. So you roll a strength athletic check contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics. So you need to do a strength athletics check. Yeah.
All right.
And I'm doing what?
Wow.
Dexterity acrobatics.
Come on, be bad, be bad, be bad.
Let's try to see acrobatic. What happens if the person on his character sheet does not have acrobatic? They don't have the normal skills.
Athletics.
I mean, I want to say that I just grab him, but that's probably not the rule.
No, that is definitely
Want to just be the default attribute.
Yeah, maybe.
Which would be Dex.
So you just roll a
Yeah.
d20 then?
But he won't add on his proficiency
Yeah.
bonus.
So I'm just rolling. Am I rolling a dex save then? That
Or
one?
yeah, maybe.
I'll just roll that and see what. 3. So you've got hold of him now. The subject target can be grappled. Okay, so you go away and you grapple with. So you've got hold of him. Yeah, and what would you like to do?
So now I want to drag him over to the door and hope that that opens the door up again.
Okay, so I'm going to just say that you can do that just for the ease. So you sort of, I've just moved you both together. You sort of like drag him over there to sort of like get him up to there. So that will be your, you don't want to hit him or kick him, do you?
Does the door open?
Once you get there, yes.
All right. So if I'm not sure if I can still do this, but what I want to do is make sure that I'm inside. He's still outside.
Okay, so you've got enough movement to get next to Perry, because you can move through his square, but you can't move through the beast square. You can go round the outside of him, of the beast, but in which case you will need, it will get an attack of opportunity. So it's up to you. You can either come.
So what I want to do is I want to go here if I can, next to Perry.
Yeah.
And then I'll, the other guy's still in the other room. So I'll let go of him.
Yeah.
And I'll tell him, all right, so what you're going to do is you're going to run towards wherever the smell of fire is coming from.
Yeah, so
and I hope he heard that.
So as soon as you leave go of him, he sort of like heads off and the fleshy doors close behind you. That's Ty done. Perry, you're up.
Ooh,
okay.
I wanted to do one more thing.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Because I think I just used my movement and my action, right? So as
yeah.
a bonus action, I want to put up my Cloak of Displacement.
Nice. Yeah. So therefore, I'm at disadvantage for my attacks. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, Perry, you're up.
Okay. Perry already has his short sword out, so crouching low, he after just dodging that attack once again, he's going to try to whack this this giant flea. He's going to call it because that's what it looks like as far as he's concerned. So this is my roll. So my attack roll will be 24.
Yeah.
Because I got that +4 from
so
Sanctus's blessing thing, whatever it is.
Is that 15 total damage?
Yeah. I will get a sneak attack now because Ty is within 5 foot of the he's classed as being in combat, I presume.
You will get the sneak attack, yeah?
Will I?
Well,
I was asking the question.
Well, I think sneak attacks are either if you're within 5.
If there's another aggressor within 5 feet of the person that I'm attacking.
Is that Medivac? Look it up.
I pretty much get sneak attack all the time.
If there's somebody close. Yeah.
I don't know what skills he has. I don't know if he's got swordsmanship or whatever it's called, finesse.
Yeah,
Kind of why I teleported behind him, so that way he'd have his back towards you, but then he went for you instead.
you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the 5 feet. Yeah. So now Ty is with 5. Yeah. Okay. So that's 15.
15 points of damage, and then I'm going to use my my reaction to as a cunning action, and I'm going to disengage and move down into the stairwell.
Okay, nice. Okay, and then we're back up to the top of the round, and we're going to move upstairs.
What's going on up here?
Okay, and you're sort of like busy doing things down at the corner with fleshy doors.
We're barbecuing.
Yeah, and Benotto comes up and is shouting at you, and he comes around the corner and he says, quick, they're being attacked. I need to go up and help them close the doors. The doors, they're controlled from up above. They can't get out. They can't get out. Like this at you.
That's fine. I can burn the doors. I can burn them open.
Hang on.
Sorry,
So he sort of like says, he sort of like looks very, very worried, and he says, we need to go up the next deck. And you see him again disappear round the corner. If you remember, there's 2 sets of stairs.
Yeah.
One going up and one going down. So that's Ben. It'd be useful now for you 2 guys to roll initiative. So we've got you on the tracker now. So don't forget to click your characters. Oh, Jennifer.
I'm ready for action.
I'm not so.
Okay then. So Jennifer, you can act. I'll let you act. That's not a problem.
I am going to I don't know if I should trust this guy, but I think I'm going to trust him, and I'm going to follow behind him to wherever he's leading.
Yeah, so you sort of like take your movement round, and you come round here, and you notice that he's at the top of the stairs. I'll move you down so you can see it. And he sort of like glances behind and sort of like sees you and says, "To the controls!" And he seems to be going up to the next deck. And let's go down below, Sanctus, for yourself.
All right. Sanctus, now that he has a little bit of room between him and the monk.
Oh yeah, he's flexing now.
He's going to use Spirit Guardians.
Nice.
Which allows for essentially a whole bunch of angelic-looking spirits to come up and protect him.
Cool.
Anything within that I choose, like anything I choose within 15 feet, essentially will have to do a saving throw or receive 3d8 radiant damage.
Is that while I'm in it or when I move out of it?
While in it, or if you move within 15 feet.
Okay. What's it called? Guardian?
Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardian. Thank you.
A great spell for blocking doors and things.
Yeah, that's what that's exactly what I was thinking. I think I've watched another game with it on, to be honest with you, and that's why I said about moving out of it, because I sort of like had this vision of it moving out. Yeah. So whereabouts do you want it?
Within 15 feet of me. Each score is 5 feet, right?
Yeah, I think that's what the map
So
is.
pretty much anything in the room is pretty much hitting that.
Okay,
almost.
cool. Yeah, nice.
So but I'm gonna spare obviously my comrades from the pain, but the monster not so much.
Yeah, so you want the monster on the edge of it. Is that the?
Yeah. So so essentially the edge of my 15 feet is right here. So anything around me, imagine there's a 15-foot bubble around me.
Yeah. Okay, then. So what I'm going to do? I don't have a 15 foot one, but I'm making one as we go.
What we'll say is me and Jennifer are not immune to this either.
Yeah, because
We're out of the area. Yeah, you have to specify. Yeah.
I'm just going to make this
Do they look good or do they look evil?
These ones look angelic.
Oh.
Yeah. Is it Indiana Jones and angelic, where they sort of like look?
Oh yes. Can you just ping where you want it, the center of it, to be?
I like the center to be me.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I'll be the center of it. So essentially, pretty much be going up to this point, probably. I think. Or
yeah, and you want it to be like it's 15. Oh yes, it's self. Yeah, and then it goes out for 15 foot. Got you.
Yeah,
right.
They're pretty much they're mostly looking to protect me, but at the same time, if he moves, he can only move half speed, which and at the same time, at the beginning of his turn, he's going to have to roll a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, then. Anything else that you wish to do? I know it's covering you all together at the moment, but
I think that was it. Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus ones I need to do anything. Yeah, the only bad thing is this is a concentration spell, so I can't really do much. I can do another concentration spell.
Okay, so that's you. So it's me next. So did you say I need to make a saving throw? Yeah.
Yeah, a wisdom 15. Had to DC 15.
Here's my wisdom check 6. So I failed that. So
I'll roll a 3d8.
10 points. Yeah.
Yeah. So
thank you. He doesn't say thank you. He doesn't.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you notice that he's writhing around in the darkness, and he's just sort of like screaming as this light burns down on him, and you see him almost like writhing in it, and as he writhes, he drops something, and now the whole of this area is it's 20-foot radius. So all of this area, it's coming down the stairs and everywhere. There's a sphere of nauseating gas, centered on the beast, going round to everybody. So just so you know, each creature that is completely within the cloud, all of you, at the start of its turn, must make a Constitution saving throw against poison. On a fail save, the creature spends the action that turn retching and reeling around. Creatures are if you don't have to breathe, let me know. Okay, if that makes sense. So, and just to let you know, your DC for that will be DC 11 when it comes up to him. So that's actually his or its action on 7. So Ty, you're next up. So you need to roll your wisdom saving throw DC.
Is it
11.
wisdom or constitution?
Oh, constitution. Yeah, sorry.
Oh boy, that's a good one.
Yeah, so you sort of like, you get in here and all this yellow smoke, you just get visions of being on board ship, and you just sort of, whatever's in your stomach just reaches up and pours out all over the floor. And yeah, Sol, you're upstairs. What would you like to do? Muted.
I think Saul is on the phone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll come back to his action.
He's talking to his god.
Yeah, he's getting some expert opinion. So I'm on this ship. What do you think I should do? Perry.
He's back.
Are you back, Medivac?
Sorry, Lisa rang me from the hospital.
It's all right. Is she all right?
Yeah.
Do you need
Okay. Yeah.
Do you
No,
need
it's
to
fine.
go?
No.
No. Okay then. So we're coming up to you on your turn.
Right.
So you've just seen Jennifer go after Benotto, and she's all like running hot pursuit, a bit like typical Dukes of Hazzard. What would you like to do?
Definitely, because Jennifer's run off, and he's been there to protect her in a sense in his mind. So he's going to just leg it. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'll overtake her.
Nice.
Faster.
I thought you said a rude word then, but then I realised it was faster.
It was faster.
Yeah.
It was faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I'm
You'll still have your reaction, but is there any bonus or action that you want to do?
No, I don't. I'm literally just on the fly, just flying down that corridor and up those stairs because,
Yeah. Okay. Perry, we're up to you. Constitution check DC 11 from you. Oh,
I'm going to use
Actually,
my +4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
to
can,
make it
yeah.
an 11, which will.
yeah, that will
Do it.
succeed. Well done to the cleric.
He doesn't. Pericles doesn't actually see that everything's turned yellow because he's got his glasses on and everything's
Okay,
yellow anyway.
yeah.
But he can.
What would
he
you
can
like to
smell
do?
He can smell the foul odor. Anyway, he's going to come round to see where to see what's happening in the room, seeing that the giant flea thing is still where it is. He is going to launch an attack at it with his short sword.
Okay.
Once again, maybe going for an eye if he can or something like that. He's not sure. He's going to have a go though. So that is going to be a
So that's 17 points of damage.
yeah, so 24 to hit. And is everybody's other people are still, yeah, so 17 points of damage to it.
Yep.
And then once again, he's going to use his bonus action to disengage and go back round the corner.
Yeah, nice. I was
that's
just
me.
sorry. I'm just refreshing Roll20. One thing that I really like about the D&D rules at the moment is this idea that each of the characters, I've got no map at the moment. Sorry. Each of the classes have a very distinct way of fighting. So it's like Ty, you do loads of damage, a huge amount of damage, and kill things straight away. Perry's very much of a hit and runner. Comes around, whacks, disengage so you don't have attack of opportunity and move out the way. Sol, you don't do a lot of damage, but you're so tanky. It's unbelievable. I'm just sort of like swiping you. But not so many attacks as somebody like Ty does. But when you're raged, Is it everything I do to you, you halve?
Half, yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much.
which is a huge amount, you know.
The
got
other
something
nice
else
thing
which does
about
more.
monks is that they can control the whole combat as well. Because if they choose, they can just knock people down, and then they have to spend the next round getting up. So they can essentially put out a whole load of people so that they can
Yeah.
back.
And
Yeah.
the only negative I was thinking is whether or not, and I don't play D&D enough to know this, whether or not it ends up almost like stereotyping the classes. Do you see what I mean? That you know, every rogue say is doing the sneaker. I think it's a really good idea to do it because that's how the class is made
there
up.
are ways of doing that. I mean, most rogues in Dungeons and Dragons find familiar if they're an arcane trickster, because having their familiar close, they can get attack of opportunity even with missile weapons, and also they all go for crossbow proficiency as their feat.
I've never played, so I would never know that in any case. Jennifer, Sol's come storming past you. Benotto's gone round, will be going round the corner. Just to make life a little bit simpler, Jennifer and Solvar, are you continuing to move with Benotto up to the next deck?
Yeah, I mean, Sol's not entirely happy with it because his friends are down below. And he said they were being attacked. But I still don't understand why he's taking us up there to open the doors when he can open the doors.
So are you planning to go up? Are you happy to go up the stairs with Benotto and Jennifer?
Yeah. The thoughts are clashing around Sol's head.
Making intelligence.
No, he's gonna.
Nothing's clashing around in your head.
Jennifer's going up. I'm going up.
Okay.
Jennifer's definitely going up there. So if the big man wants to jump down and imitate the monk, he can. But
yeah,
no, I'm following you.
So just to let you know, you've used your movement, but I'm going to tell you what happens, and then next round you can both operate. Okay, because there's going to be a bit of a mix-up here. So as you come round the corner, you appear to be stood on a sorry, you're round the wrong way, Sol. You would be ahead of Jennifer. You seem to be in a rather blank, open, derelict area. There doesn't seem to be anything out and about. These here, and you see where I'm pinging? And that seems to be a little balcony out into wild space. And there seems to be two... sorry, you'll just see one at the moment. Can you see this staircase here? Yeah. That goes up to the deck further above. And when you get to this point, okay, and I'm going to make it happen, then Jennifer, you will be first to move. Benotto turns round to you and, looking at you both, says, "My friends, lunch is served." And you see two rather hideous beasts emerge. Can you see them?
I see one.
See one.
No, I see
two.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah. They emerge from out of below. Those stairs going up, it looks like they were hiding underneath them, and they've just come out. I think I've got a picture to show you what they look like. So if you just hang on a minute, I'll tell you what might be easier to do. I can just pop it in the Okay, can you see it? Is it thinking about it?
I can see it. I don't know whether or not it's in chat rather than on your journals.
It took a second to load.
Yeah, I still can't see it, but as long as you guys can.
An external link pops up, so it's yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So they seem to be multi-legged. They look like a giant slug with a maw, a mouth on the end, and they sort of like two of them are shambling out, and yeah. So I'm going to roll their initiative now. Okay, but Jennifer, you will be first up to do an action. Just for ease, people, I'll make them move on the same action. So yeah, Jennifer, you're up first. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast a spell, I guess.
Nice.
An angry spell.
I like angry spells. They're my favorite sort of spell.
Can I get a rundown on how flammable this general area is before I start rage casting?
It is.
A wooden boat.
It's a wooden boat, but it's not going to immediately burst on fire. I mean, they're quite used to, ships and it's probably a bit wet and dry at the same time. So I wouldn't say it's going to all of a sudden erupt into flames, but yeah. Is that
okay? I know what I
burn
want
away
to do.
all of our oxygen.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Do you know?
I know exactly.
I
what
hadn't
do.
thought about that. Yeah. Nice.
I'll point just my hand at the one that's closest, and use Scorching Ray up leveled to the highest level I can up it to, which I believe is upgrading it to 3rd level. So that should make 3 rays that cast out and hit it.
Ouch. Yeah, go for it.
I think I need to roll to hit, but let me just. I've cast the spell before, I'm sure.
19. Yeah,
hit.
19 will hit. Is this is that 4 fire damage? Sorry, I didn't laugh there.
On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage, and I fire 3 rays.
Yeah, so that
Make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
yeah, so that was 4.
Since I've leveled up, I'm actually shooting 4.
Nice. So that first one was 4 damage, so I got that done. If you want to know their armor class, it's 15.
Okay.
So that's
that's
Ray 1. Is that what happens to the?
I'm trying to figure out how to cast a second ray without just using up a slot.
We'll just roll a 1d20 and add 6. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, there we go.
That hits as well. Can you just hit the Scorching Ray so we get some damage? Another 8.
Yes, that one will do 8 damage. Okay, so now I know how to do this. So the 3rd ray.
Oh, damn.
Probably doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit.
And the 4th ray?
That does hit.
Probably hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's 16 damage total.
Thank you. Nice. Minus 16. Okay.
That's twice you rode 2 ones in a row.
Oh,
Snake eyes twice.
Snake eyes.
That's why I got that feat, though. I never actually get the snake eyes. I always upgrade to a 2.
Okay, at this point, I would like you, dear Jennifer, to roll a wisdom saving throw, and their DC is 13.
Oh, well, this should be pretty hard for me. Dang it.
You must be.
Can I use my inspiration to change the situation?
That's the sass.
Is that how inspiration works?
Inspiration, you have roll a 1d6, I think it is.
And add it to that?
And add it to that, yeah.
Well,
Okay,
the odds are
re-roll
not in
the
my
roll.
favor anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, that just
can't
brings
you
it
just
to 11.
re-roll your roll with inspiration?
Okay, let me...
I don't know what I'm doing here. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sending out scorching rays and rolling ones.
And do you think... Okay, rather than
I
looking...
think in previous ones we re-rolled, but yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine. So I won't waste time rolling it. So you have succeeded. Okay, then. So you're going to take half as much damage. So instead of taking 12 points, you will take 6 points of damage as Benento looks around and stares and frowns at you. And all of a sudden you feel this horrendous crush in your mind and on your psyche, as it seems to do some kind of psychic crush on you. So you take 6 points of damage on his turn.
You get advantage, by the way, for inspiration.
So you gain an extra roll and advantage.
You know, you gain advantage. If you use inspiration, it's like having advantage, so you would roll again.
Yeah, that's how it works. Basically, if you make a mistake and you want to rectify that, you just re-roll the dice.
With advantage?
No, just re-roll it.
Okay, got you. Sanctus, we're down with you. So to start off with, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna add my +4.
4. Yeah. So therefore, well done. So therefore, you can act now.
Right.
You can act.
So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to do my cantrip again. It's gonna be Toll of the Dead. So he has the creature then also has to do a wisdom throw of 15 against my Toll of the Dead.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Wisdom. 2. He didn't make it. So how much damage?
It's gonna be. Hold on, it's gonna be this.
Oh, it's rolling. Thank you.
Oh, bummer. But that's not it. That's not all. There's more.
There's more.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast spiritual.
So is that spell finished? So
that spell. That spell is finished.
Yeah, so just so I keep up to date, so I can take off the -7. Yeah, go for it. So no, what was that? Your bonus action or your
bonus action? I'm going to cast spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon creates, in this case, it's going to create a giant mace out of
nice
in a empty spot near it, and if I cast it and it creates it, it'll do 1d8 plus 4 damage.
Okay, then. So roll your. What's your? Is it a roll that you need to do?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna roll. You tell me if it hits or not.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, that hits. So do some damage.
Oh, bummer.
6 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you all done?
I'm all done.
Yeah. Okay then. So the beast is getting whacked from behind because it's up next, and of course it turns round to see who's there and sees you blasting it with holy magic. Can you make for me, please, a wisdom saving throw of 14. It doesn't know you're a cleric.
Okay.
If that makes sense. DC 14. Yeah.
DC 14. All right.
Wisdom saving. Yeah, so you make it as it seems to turn round to you, and you suddenly feel this immense pain in your mind, as it seems to have done some kind of psychic blast on you, and you will take 9 points of damage. That is halved already.
Oh, okay.
And on a failed save, the target takes 9 psychic damage and is incapacitated until the end of its next turn. Okay, and on a successful turn, you take half damage, but you are not incapacitated. So you've just taken that 9 points of half damage, and you are not incapacitated because you made the
By
save.
taking half damage, was that going to be 5 damage?
Well, I've got here what it's done. I've got 18 and 9.
Oh, okay. 9 is half. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it hasn't for everything in this module. It seems I do have. I'm more. That's a good point, actually. It actually normally says to me, you take this amount of damage or this amount of damage. But then in brackets, it has the dice rolls. Would you prefer me to do the dice rolls? It looks to me, just from looking at them. Well, it's literally, so on this one, I would have rolled 2d10.
I'd rather that.
You know, so I'm more. We'll go from now onwards, since that bit of the combat is gone and it was only 9. Yeah. It's not as if you're dying already.
The monster also has to do another saving throw to avoid getting hurt by my guardians.
Yeah. So what is that?
15 as well. This wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much damage does he take on that one?
Let me do it for you really quick. Jeez, Lee. No.
15. Thank you. Right. Okay. That's. Have I missed our turn? Is it my turn now? No, I've done my turn.
You did the psionic thing. So it's Ty's, isn't it?
Yeah. Ty, so you need to make a constitution check. 11.
Yep.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh my God.
So you continue to be sick everywhere.
Who is moving the ship?
And we move up to the top combat, where Sol is bursting into action.
I don't know what's going on behind me with Jennifer and Bennett.
You just hear a shout, "Get out of my mind!" That's a quote from June, by the way.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm going to rage to start off with, because I've seen these 2 monstrosities appear out of nowhere. So let's see if it works.
They were hiding underneath the stairs, by the way.
In the trapdoor.
No, they were just hiding underneath the stairs.
Why is it rolling?
Yeah, I've got.
I'm raging anyway.
Yeah, got that much. And
right, let's see if this works. Okay, so then I'm going to move to here. So I've got both of them with me.
Yeah, nice.
And then I'm going to hit this one here twice.
Twice, yeah, nice. Go for it.
Hit DC. Okay. So that'll be a hit.
Yeah. You want to do your damage, or do you want to just do it both at the end?
Coming, so 12 slashing damage.
Yeah.
And then again.
You do a lot of damage, I take it back.
19.
That hits. Yeah.
And that's 16 slashing damage.
Yeah. Thank you.
And with that, like you can see the fury in my face, and I'm just gonna slash once, slash twice, and then.
Yeah, it looks extremely damaged, at the moment. But it is my turn to fight back. So these are coming towards.
Do you want me to move out the way so you can get Jennifer?
No, you're it makes one bite and 2 claws. Okay, so I'll do my bite first, then my claws. 11. Sorry, let me just change that because it's on always whisper as default. I think 11 a miss, won't it?
That's a miss. Yeah, my loincloth stops it.
Yeah, and it's claws, 9 a miss, 16.
That's a hit, a most palpable hit.
That's 5, so that to go down to 2, won't it?
Yep.
And then the other one that is to the side of you, that this is its bite.
Oh, that miss.
Yeah, and then claw that I hit.
That's definitely a hit. So that's 2 again.
2 points for that. This is the other hit, 14.
No, just missed. Just nicks, just glides.
Oh, it does glides past. Right. I'm just. Who's next up?
After them, it's me.
Okay, just 1 second. If I'm doing attack from behind unnoticed, what do I get?
Advantage.
Yeah, advantage.
Oh, nice. Okay then. What happens, Sol? You dive into combat, and one of these is nearly dead and nearly out of the game, but you suddenly feel something behind you.
Tricksy little hobbits.
Can you see them both now?
Yes.
So on their move action, they come up to fight. And so these are coming in at advantage. Is that right?
Advantage, yeah.
Not a problem.
Okay, so I'll do one, then I'll do the other. So here's... Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Ignore that. Because you don't want to be hit with that on advantage.
It's a miss anyway.
Right, okay, then here comes... so this is the bite from behind. That miss. Claw.
Oh, that's a hit.
So that'd be 2 slashing damage, yeah?
Yeah.
There's the other claw.
Oh, that's a hit.
Hit, but that'll be 1 slashing damage. Yeah, is that right? Yeah.
Yep.
Bite, that's hit.
Definitely a hit.
For 2 points.
Wow, that's a critical. So you get
so another one. I have a roll of 1d4 plus 2. That's another 4.
So that's 8.
Yeah, I think I've got 1 more claw left.
Do I half that? So that's 2 and 2. So it should be 5 then, isn't it? Not 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the final claw hits because I've got advantage, and you take 1 point of damage. Yeah. You're still up, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, those multi-attacks don't half chip away. It doesn't miss 1.2 points, but you get 1.2 points.
And if you imagine it, you're only taking half as well.
Yes.
You know, if it was normal, it would be ouch. Yeah, that's Perry. We are coming down to you. Here we are. Oh, Just gone.
26 for my constitution.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. No worries at all.
So again, he's going to come around the corner, take in the battle scene, find out where people are, seeing the thing still in where it is. He's going to launch another attack at it. How's it looking? Is it looking
Nasty.
worse for wear now?
It's looking nasty.
Okay.
It seems to be surrounded. There's all this yellow gas going around the place, and is that 8? Is that 20 points of damage? Yeah.
So that's 22 on the hit with the +4 from Sanctus, and
20 points. Yeah, 20 points of damage.
20
yeah?
points. Yeah.
Yeah, and that is enough for to kill it. Ty, you'll be pleased to know that you stop retching and being sick as the stinking cloud effect dissipates. And
Pericles doesn't stop to see whether or not it falls. Well, as he slams its short sword into its underbelly, once again, he quickly disengages and goes around the corner.
Nice. Okay, and we're back up to the top of the round. And Jennifer.
I think I have an action and a bonus action I want to do, but I'm not sure if this works with the rules. I'm new to 5th edition, so I don't know exactly.
You can make it happen. You can make it happen.
So what I want to do is I want to use my action to summon my wildfire spirit over next to me.
Nice.
And since when it appears, it makes everybody except for me within 10 feet make a roll or else take fire damage. So my intention is to burn the guy who just did psychic damage to me. And then as my bonus action, I can give a command to my wildfire spirit, who then takes its turn immediately after mine, it says. I don't know if there's like summoning sickness or anything where I can summon it, but I have to wait until next turn to do a bonus.
I don't think there's anything like summoning. It's 5e.
No.
It's 5e.
5th edition owns Magic the Gathering, so I don't know if anyway.
You're fine. And by the way, I put the handout of these creatures into your journals. Yeah.
Okay.
So go for it. So have you got your little monster that you can bring out?
I don't have it on hand.
Okay, it's all right.
That sounded so much like a psychiatrist. And where did it touch you?
Right, he's coming. Hang on a minute. I'm nipping across various.
I'm summoning him from the rebel fire.
There he is.
Yeah, so I'd like to summon.
Can you? I think you can move him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to summon my buddy right there.
Excellent.
Which means that you need to roll a dexterity saving throw, DC 14, or else you're taking some damage.
I'm taking some damage.
It is 2d6 fire damage.
So roll your damage.
Is
that all of it?
Wrong with that. It should be an 8 actually, because all of my well, actually, this isn't a fire spell, so I don't think that actually counts there. Yeah, it's just 7.
7 points of damage. Yeah. What else?
And the bonus command I want to give it is fiery teleportation. I want it to go over here, and this one's a little different. It's only within 5 feet.
So that'll be the 2 nearest to it.
I don't think I can teleport it that far, actually.
Yes,
In
you
that
can.
case,
15, 20, 20. It's only 25 feet. Surely you
I
can.
think it says only 15.
Hang on, but didn't you make it summon here? So 5, 10. It would arrive in that gap, I think.
Yeah, okay.
5, 10.
That works for me.
Yeah.
I just don't want to burn my comrade, but I do want to burn some of those who are messing with him.
Yeah.
They would need to each roll a dexterity saving throw, DC 14, or take a small amount of fire damage.
DC 14, dex saving throw. So one of them. That's the other one.
Well, they're both dodging.
We're both dodging.
But now they have an enemy over there, I guess.
Your spirit appears, and they just sort of like go, ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right, Medivac. I hadn't thought about that.
I have to roll one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if it's right there, it would be literally everybody that's adjacent.
Yeah. So how much damage is it?
D6 plus 3.
Hang on, I need to do my bottom 2 then as well.
Sorry, Saul.
Yeah.
Burns.
Will you only take 4 for that?
I'm just reading now because I'm not sure about fire.
While you're doing it, I'm going to do the bottom 2 as well, because I didn't do those bottom 2. So what was the dex? 15?
14.
14.
Shame on them.
So you conjured the fire spirit across. Medivac, just take half and...
No, I take 9. I take full.
No, okay then.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Not quite brilliant. I'd say that was within my worst choices for this action. Wildfires go out of control.
Jenny does more damage than the other 4 things put together on Soul.
Okay then, so this is my attack now. Okay, he is going to use the action to, he's going to draw his weapons. Is that an action to draw a weapon? Yeah. No. All right, he draws his weapons then and lays into you. He has 2 dagger attacks at you, Jenny. Jenny Wren, here they come. 6 a miss.
Yeah, I've got a 16, so the dagger will hit.
So the second dagger will hit. So that's a total of 6, 7, 12 points of damage. So
12, you said?
Is that right? 4, 6.
Oh yeah, that is, yeah.
Yeah. So he actually does psychic damage with his daggers as well.
Well, I'm feeling a little bit put down by that. Those hurtful daggers.
Yeah. I imagine that when they come out, they almost like have a blue glow around them.
Like Psylocke.
Yeah. Yes. So okay. Let's have our break because it's past, and then we'll be coming straight to you, Sanctus, on the next when we come back from the break. So I might move people out of turn order. I think what I'm going to do, just so you know, I'm going to take Sanctus, Ty, and Perry. I'm going to cancel your initiative on this one. Okay, so because you're literally out of combat at the moment, and then if you get up here or when you get up or whatever, you can then re-roll your initiative to enter, because technically it will be a new fight. Okay, folks, we are going to go and take a quick 15-minute break. We're going to go and get some beverages, get some snacks, and then we will be back to see what happens upstairs and downstairs as the battle continues. So please do go away, have a break, and then be back 1:45 the hour. We will be here. See you real soon. And I'm going to do this one. Turn everything on. Right, yeah. So, meanwhile, down below.
Can I roll a perception check? See if I hear any noise up above.
You won't be able. You won't be able to hear. So there. Okay. Number one, the door shut.
We're 2 floors above.
You're 2 floors above.
Well, maybe we would be able to hear if they were coming to help us. right? So if we don't hear anything, then we can assume that they're not coming.
Yeah, the only thing that the only thing that gives you a slight possibility is Ty, because you did see Benotto leaving after he'd opened the doors for you. So yeah, people down altogether. What's going to be your plan of action?
But when Pericles does come round again to do his other attack, and he sees this thing dead on the ground, he wants to keep his short sword out, but he wants to start. From what I can remember, Benito was heading towards this door when he was saying that there was other people alive who needed help. So that is where Pericles is going to be heading. Is it one of these fleshy doors?
Yeah.
Okay, so as he
hang on. Let me just check. The doors actually opened, and it was actually it wasn't a fleshy door. It was like a normal door, and it can actually be open quite normally at this point.
So that's where Pericles is going to be going, sword in hand. He wants to head to where he thought that where Benito said that the people that needed help were before. And
okay. And what's Ty and Sanctus going to be doing?
Come
on, do it again.
We're gonna be thinking.
Do a cappella now.
Honestly, he's probably focusing with Pericles as well, because he's the healer. It makes sense for him to go run in that direction. But does he see, like, does it go further in, or is it just a closet?
Okay, so let me just check what Ty's going to do, and then we can. Are you going in with them, or is there something else you would like to do, Ty?
So I've been sick in this corner for a while. The monster is somehow dead, so that's great. Very proud of my team for doing that. Kind of a shame that I couldn't help, but that's okay. I'm gonna be wondering where the backup is that I was hoping for. And but yeah, if I see that everyone is going to check out this room, then I'll join them.
Okay, so you all head off into this room. I'll move you all in there so you can see it. Yeah, it looks like some kind of mess hall. There's like long tables. They're all broken and overturned at the moment. It looks like something's been kept in here. It looks like it's thrown quite a bit of a paddy and wrecked a whole load of stuff. And meanwhile, as you have a look in there, up at the top, Jennifer, you're up.
And I'm feeling rather annoyed that these self-esteem reducing daggers are really hurting me. So I would like to cast Scorching Ray, again, leveled up to 3rd level, but I'd like to point it at this guy who is stabbing me.
Ouch!
This alleged human, as my action, and I do have a bonus action, but we'll get to that in a moment, I guess.
Yeah.
So
this
will be 4 rays again.
Okay, his armor class is 13.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for not wearing armor. Here's the first one.
He actually has mage armor on. And that missed.
Well, this is great start, guys. Second one.
Stop. Can I just say, that's the second time you've been really cocky.
It's not working for me.
It's not working.
For me.
You know what? I'm gonna double down. This is my second ray, and it cannot miss.
Oh yes, it hits.
Don't worry, you'll get good rolls when you attack Solomon.
And take a 7 with that.
Ouch.
Here's my 3rd ray. Can't miss.
You want to roll now?
And here is the damage for the second, or an
8.
8. All right, and the final ray that it's just impossible to miss at this point because the first one missed. It's like a minigun charging up, and now I'm shooting straight.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
7, 7, and 8. So that be 22.
Yeah, so you fire off these scorching rays, one after another, into Beneto's face and body. And he sort of like gets knocked back, every single one of them, until he's hard against the wall. And then he slowly slips down, and his disguise self wears off.
I burned away his disguise.
It was magical rather than anything else. Well, natural for these guys. And yeah, he just seems to be like one of the Cylons that you can see attacking Sol.
Does that mean his disguise fell down, but he's still standing, right?
No,
Or
he's dead.
oh, he's dead.
Yeah, -2.
Okay. Okay.
Bonus
yeah,
action.
Bonus action is a command. My command is, look, you got to help my friend. I want to have him use Flame Seed, which is a thrown weapon, at this one that I had shot with rays before, which I believe is still standing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it is something that I should know how to do here. It is a +6 to attack. So this is against your armor class.
Let me just...
Fire's just flying randomly everywhere. I got an 8.
Oh, right, yeah. Fire is just flying everywhere, yeah. They're
Directly disobeying me.
15, but nobody saw it, don't worry. Sol, you are up.
Oh, right. In this case...
Does the guy do hit points damage round about him again?
No, it looks... correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who knows, but it looks like the only times it does like an aura of damage is when it appears, and I like to think that it's like a burst of flames.
Like
nice, yeah.
And it teleports. I can have it do a thrown fire attack or do a teleport, which then does the within 5 feet, so it's a smaller explosion.
Nice. Okay, so go for it, Sol. You can.
No problem.
What's the armor class of the fire spirit? Just so Sol knows.
It's natural armor.
Not anymore, it's not. So this one at the south, I'm going to hit once.
Yeah.
My great axe, if I can click the right button.
Oh, the tension.
Oh, no. Oh, 12. I think it's a miss, isn't it?
It is. It's a 50. They have an arm class of 15, yeah.
Oh, 15, sorry, right.
Yeah, via mage armor.
Seeing my mistake as I misstep and it swooshes on by, I will do my second attack at the same beast.
Yeah.
Better.
That's nice.
Here we go, damage coming.
Yeah,
oh, that's not that good. 11.
It's dead. It's out of it.
So I want to use action surge. No, I don't have that.
Yeah, honestly, you all could have whatever you want, and I'll just go, yeah, okay. Yep.
Action surge, another 2 attacks, take out the rest, and action surge again.
Yeah,
my second bonus action.
That's fine. Yep.
I'm raging. I'm just going to stand there and stare at these things. In fact, I'll probably roar as well.
Yeah.
At them.
Nice. Are you hitting them as well?
I've done that. No. I'm all out of love. Sorry.
I thought you.
No.
You're just going. At them. Yeah. Okay, then let's have some. So the 2 next to the fire spirit are going to attack the fire spirit. The one to the north of you is going to attack you, Sol. So what? This is its bite. 11 misses, I think.
14 misses me. Yeah. 11, yeah.
11, yeah, because I won't have advantage now. 7 a miss, 12 a miss. Okay, these are the ones.
Sorry, it's not advantage yet. You're right.
Yeah, no. This is to your fire spirit. Jenny, what's its armor class?
It is a 13 natural.
13 natural. This is the top one. Bite. That hits for 8.
8. Got it.
Next one misses. Next one misses. So that's that one done. One beneath it. Bite. 11 misses. Yep. And then claw 12 misses and 9 misses.
Excellent.
Your spirit. Does your spirit need does it just go on yours?
It goes right after my turn, technically.
Yeah, got you. So does it have an attack now at all?
No, I have to use a command in order for it to do anything, and that's the ranged attack that it did,
Okay.
or the teleportation. Otherwise, all it can do on its turn or react is just a dodge action.
Got you.
So I have to use a bonus action to tell it what to do.
Nice. Okay, meanwhile, down below, you guys have finished clearing out, checking around. It looks like a mess room. But like I said, it definitely looks like something's been thrashing about in there for quite a while.
I don't know how far Sol and Jenny are away from us, but Pericles does have very keen hearing. I wondered whether or not he could make a perception check to see whether or not he would hear the roar. I don't know how far they're away.
Well, there are 2 decks up, and you've got a closed door between you. So the chances. Okay, you can roll your perception, because I think your perception's massive, isn't it? So roll it at disadvantage, therefore, and
Disadvantage, yeah.
yeah.
You'll need 2 natural 20s. So
Ooh.
Yeah, so you actually hear through a closed door and up 2 decks. You hear Solvar's roar as he lets out a scream. What would you like to do?
So Pericles sort of like as they're looking in the room, he cocks his head as he picks up the very faintest of roars from above, recognize it as Sol's battle roar. He turns to the others and goes, "They're in trouble. I heard Sol roar." And he's going to start heading out and up onto at least the first deck if he doesn't see anything. So he doesn't know exactly where it came from.
Yeah, I presume that Sanctus and are following. So what's your
totally call the trap? Totally call the guys.
What's your movement rate, and then how much movement can you do as a sprint, and then we know when you're going to get there.
Is it dash? Yeah, it is. Is
yeah.
It? So my normal is 25.
Okay.
So that's walking. What is it? Dash is double.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was asking the.
Okay, so let's.
Yeah, dash is double.
Okay, so
you can't do anything else.
So let's just say, therefore, that there'll be one more round up top, and then due to Perry's key.
Wait, is it just walking times 2?
Yeah, no, it's running times 2. You can run, dash.
Where do I see what?
It's walking times 2 is dash. Sorry, my apologies. It's just that
so
you get
for
no
me
actions.
it would be 90.
Yeah, mine's 80.
For me is 60, I think.
Yeah,
and for me it's 100 because I can double dash.
Yeah, that's
my
that's absolutely fine. So, well, like I said, we'll have one more combat round.
Okay, yeah, I just
And
wanted to
then-
make sure that maybe I
Then
could
you
get
can
there, but yeah.
all arrive in glorious splendor. So we got one more combat round up at the top. Jenny, you're up.
I want to cast a spell.
Nice.
No!
I want to cast Healing Word, upscale
Ooh.
to 2nd level.
On the fire
And my
spirit.
spell is
Yeah, on the fire.
the fire is healing you. And my target is Saul, of course. So I
Yeah, nice. So roll some healing damage for him, or healing points.
This might be double rolling it, but it doesn't appear that it did. 10 points.
Oh,
10
Yeah, the
points.
fire's healing you.
Thank you.
Hey, so
And then
this
from-
fire swarms around you and cauterizes your outward
Yeah.
wound.
You'll have this initial shock of, huh? Huh.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
for my bonus action, I would like to give a command to step back because the fire is definitely not healing him. To my little comrade here,
Yeah.
and that'd be the fiery teleportation back, which should make the 2 that are
Oh, yes. They'll need dex saving throws, won't they?
yes, and the DC is a 14.
DC 14. Here's one of them. That fails. And that fails. So you just want to do 1 damage roll or 2 damage rolls? Is it set or not?
Let's just do one.
Okay,
roll.
yeah.
It's a D6 plus 3, so it's not like I'm playing with 4 D12s.
Okay, got you. Go for it, and we'll just apply this save. Nice.
Yeah, I would
Max
love to
damage,
keep my
nice.
decision.
Yes. Is that your max?
That's my
Ooh.
max for that attack.
Nice.
That my comrade took in order to heal 1 hit point net.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Wasn't
That-
going to say anything.
You did heal at least 1 past what I did to you.
Yeah. Oh, that's just reminded me. Sanctus. I don't know how your character. I think it's I need to link your hit points because everybody else's bar goes down, but yours is still. I don't. Have you taken any damage this?
Yeah, I took 9 points from the psych.
Right.
Attack.
I'm not too
So that-
sure
that's
why it's not going down, but you look like you're completely healthy still.
Well, that's my natural.
Yeah. It's your
creams I put it on myself.
It's healthy, glowing skin. Solvar, you are up. It definitely does look like these 2 to your that are going to carry on attacking this evil spirit that has just blasted them with fire. So
Fine. I'm going to turn on a heel, and the one to the north that took a swing at me, I'm going to hit that twice.
yeah, go for it.
So roll 1. Oh, 11's a miss.
Is
I'm
that
going to
excellent?
growl and swing
Miss.
again.
That's a hit.
See, look at that. I mean, with my bonus, with a +9.
I
roll-
know.
Yeah. Bloody thing. Anyway. And
It's all down to the luck of the dice roll.
It is. Oh, I've been liking this damage. Let me roll this properly. It's going to roll, but where's my dice rolling across the screen? It's not.
That
That's max
18?
damage. That's 18.
18, yeah. Nice. Yeah. Anything else that you would like to do?
No, I'm just going to brace myself again.
Okay, then. So this is the one that's fighting you, and then I'll do Spirit's one. So this is yours, multi-attack coming in. 14 misses, I think.
Just a miss, yes.
Yeah. And that one
that's a hit.
hits, so that'll be 3. And that one's a miss as
That's
well.
a miss, yeah.
Okay, this is Fire Spirit. Is it 13 natural?
Yes, 13 natural.
Yeah.
22 hit points left.
First bite misses. Miss. Oh, that's a hit.
That's a crit.
Yeah. So let me just roll a 1d4 plus 2 again.
I think it must be added it automatically because you've got a 6 plus 4, but the other one's just a straight 3.
Oh, is it?
Hmm.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
done
like
it. It's done it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 1d4, so it's added the extra d4 on there.
Oh, yeah. So that's 10. 10 points of damage to it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I
Brought
see.
me down to 12.
And then the bottom one.
It hasn't added the +2 on though. I don't know whether or not
don't
it
think
doesn't
you
if it's a
do.
crit.
No, I think it's just a roll.
Yeah, it's just a dice roll. Yeah. This is the other one. That hits for 7.
All right. Down to 5.
That hits
Ooh.
Comes
for
to
4.
1.
And that misses.
Oh,
Outstanding. This fire isn't put out.
it's like a little ember.
It's like
I mean, they're probably like slashing through it, and it's like has these gaps in the flame, and it's trying to reestablish, but they're like making it very difficult.
yeah, I think it's doing very well indeed. Okay, let me move the cavalry upstairs for you all. And then once you're upstairs, Sanctus, Ty, and Perry, you will need to roll some initiatives. You can organize yourself as long as you
I didn't click my thing.
Oh, I can add it. It's all right.
Alright.
I can add yours.
I mean, I can roll again. It's not like it's
No.
Oh,
What was it? 8.
nice roll.
8. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Avengers music starts playing.
Yeah. And who goes first between Perry and Ty?
My dexterity is 17.
18.
Ty goes first. Let me just move.
The tiebreaker.
Yes.
Hang on. Oh,
That's advantage on the next roll.
hang on. The stream heard that, even if you didn't. Right. Move that up there. Okay, then. So, yeah, the cavalry's in the action now. Jennifer, you're up first.
I don't know where.
Yeah, well, I'm still on the.
Yeah, I'm still
the
down
bottom.
below.
No, you just need to
scroll up.
go
My
up a
screen.
bit on
Yeah.
your screen.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like two things.
Yeah, because it's
Oh, there we are.
it's like up a double deck. So I put. Can you see yourselves now? You
There's
probably.
more tie now.
Yeah. Okay then. So yeah, Jennifer, you're up. What would you like to do?
I am going to use my cantrip Produce Flame to throw a fireball at the southernmost one, down here.
Yeah, got ya. Yeah, go for it.
Here's my attack roll,
15.
and I got an 18. So you're going to take a little spicy fire.
Top off. Okay, no,
I'll give you 12 damage if that's. Oh, you're.
it's all right. I'm still listening. 12 damage on the southern one. Yeah.
Yes.
Right, 12. Let me just take 12 off that. Nice. Anything else?
Bonus action, I'm going to do the fiery teleportation, and I'd like for my friend, if they can actually follow orders for once, to go down 1. So it's just the bottom one that would need to do a save.
Got ya. So you're
Right
moving.
here.
Got ya. He needs a dex save, isn't it? 14?
Yes, 14.
13.
All right, then take a little bit of this. Beautiful.
Give me some damage.
Yeah, he's doing good now.
Wow. Nice. 8. Yeah. It's still up. Okay, Sanctus, you come round the corner and you see you can probably see that Sol's fighting something. And you can see Jennifer's there throwing fire. Sol seems to be engaged with something in front of him, but you're not too sure what. And there seems to be a fiery creature, elemental type thing attacking one of these beasts to the south. Yeah, you're up on 21. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. It's a feature of mine. It's called Balm of Peace. Essentially, what it allows me to do is I can move up to my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. I move, and if I get within 5 feet of somebody, I can heal them up to 2d6 plus 4.
Nice. Yeah.
So essentially, what I'm doing that to everyone. I'm going to make my way around.
So does it anybody that you touch, anybody that
anyway within 5 feet of me?
Okay.
If I walk by them, they're.
Is it just party members or anyone?
Just party members, just people I want to heal.
Yeah. Okay, then go for it.
So essentially, I'll be walking.
Yeah, I can see you're just going to sort of like walk all the way around. You probably walk. You don't need to show me where you're going to walk.
All around the battlefield.
Yeah,
essentially.
The only person that you can't get is the fire elemental. So how much healing do they all take?
Oh, let's find out. I guess
I could really use some moisturizer for these stab wounds in my stomach.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, so you all get 15.
This will also include myself as well.
Yeah. So
be bombed up.
Sanctus.
Are you walking down to here then? So I get one. Don't go there.
He's walking right the way around everybody. So you
is
this sort of
you're
like
within 5 feet of me?
Is this sort of like having a wander around the party?
We're just kind of walking around.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, wow, this guy's kind of confident.
Yeah, he's just sort of like a just walking around when combat
this isn't dangerous.
Going.
We're good to go.
I just need Sanctus. I just need to know where you will finish. That's the only thing that I need to know at the end of your
I'll
turn.
finish. I think I moved my character. I finished right next to the druid.
Yeah. Cool. Ty, you are.
And I have one more thing I can do.
Yeah, nice.
Right.
Go for it.
Sorry. I'm just gonna roll again. Sorry. What's it called?
Fireball.
No. Spiritual weapon. Roll that again. So I'll go right now. There's a bonus action. Ooh.
Is that still up from down below then?
Yeah, the plus 4, because that's a 10-minute. Unless it's been longer 10 minutes, it's up to you, I guess, in that regard.
No, I go for it. Do as much as you possibly can, I think.
So in this case, it would be 13? Yeah.
Sorry, what is that a to hit roll 9?
Yeah.
Okay,
plus 4, I guess.
And
it creates a
I need to know which one you're
going for.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to see.
Oh yeah, I have to be one. It'd probably just be this one. That the fire spirit is. Is that 9 to hit or 9 damage?
9 plus 4 to hit.
So that would be what, 13? Which misses.
Okay.
So you all rush up the stairs, and Sanctus calmly walks around everyone, healing people, and then brings out his spiritual weapon and whacks into somebody, but gets his aim slightly off. And Ty, we're up to you.
Yeah, so Ty is gonna start sprinting towards the combat. He's gonna slide under Solvar's legs. He's gonna end up here, which will probably take an attack of opportunity from the top right one.
And the
No, just that one.
which one will he get attack of opportunity for?
The top right one.
Top right. The one above me.
Yeah. Because he's not.
And
Because
he's
he
not,
entered his range and then he left it.
he left,
so,
yeah. But he's
yeah.
not
And he's-
left.
And he's
these two
still
yet.
in this, right?
Yep.
Okay, and would that has use up his? Yeah. Okay, then just one attack. Then do I just roll?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And is there a choice because it's multi-attack? Do I get the choice of which one I roll?
Do you know, I don't know with multi-attack.
I have no idea.
Did you get all of them? 'Cause it's literally one attack. If you do one attack is your multi-attack, then one attack is your multi-attack.
Yeah. Okay.
I
then.
think you get the multi-attack.
Yeah. So what's your armor class?
It's 17 and I'm wearing the Cloak of Displacement. So
Oh, so it's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
So this is the bite. 17
Wow.
a hit for 3
Okay.
points of piercing. And then here's the
Jesus.
okay.
It's
that-
not the crit though, thank God.
Yeah, so that'd be is that
Another
what?
9?
Is that just the 9? Yeah,
No, just 6.
just
because
the 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
that-
6. Okay.
the 6 on
No, in
that.
fact, it's 3. Sorry, because look at the purple box around the attack, and the 3 there. So the 6 is your. Oh God.
The 6
No,
is
no, that's right. You are right by saying that's right. It's 1d4, so 4 + 2. You're right.
yeah 6,
Ignore
Okay,
it.
so 6.
and
Yeah.
then the next
Come on, miss one.
claw. Yeah,
Okay.
that does miss as you go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And then so that's your
Alright.
move action. Now,
So then I'm gonna start attacking the bottom left one.
just out of interest, and I'm not too sure, but does Ty now need to make a dex?
No, it's only the burst of
Oh,
teleporting.
just when,
it's
so
been
it's
summoned.
just on your turn then. Yeah. Okay.
No,
Then.
it's literally when it lands.
When it,
goes,
yeah.
a
so-
flame bursts out from its
And
feet.
then that's it. Yeah. Go for it, Ty.
Right. Something good, please.
I don't know who you're hitting. Sorry.
Bottom left one, but it's probably not hitting.
Yeah. No, that
Yeah.
misses.
Okay, another one.
You're not doing well with your dice rolls.
Okay, there
that-
we go. We're
that
back on
does
track.
that does hit. Yeah.
Great.
5 points.
All right, and then I'm gonna use one of my key points to do 2 more attacks.
Yep.
There you go. Please be good.
Yeah, that hits.
All right,
Another minus a 5.
and one more.
That attacks. That hits.
Okay, and then
yeah.
uh,
It's dead then.
all right, that's cool. Fine.
So
Then I'm happy.
yeah. Okay. So yeah. So you still got a bone. Do you have a bonus action still or not?
No.
No.
I used the key point to do my attacks as a bonus action.
Oh yes. Yeah. Got you. And Perry, you are up next.
So what can Perry see? Is there something happening over here?
You can see that Sol is fighting somebody over there. You can't
Okay,
see what
so-
it is.
He wants to move, and as he's moving, he wants to drop his short sword on the floor. And as he drops it on the floor, he's unslinging his hand crossbow, sticking the bolt in, and he's going to fire at this one.
Okay, so he sets off and then sees it there and takes out his crossbow, arms it, and then fire.
Yeah. Hand crossbow. So that's going to be a 21 to hit
Yeah, that's easily hit.
with a. Do I get? Is that plus? That +4 is not for damage, is it? It's just for attack ability. So that's a 19 on the hand crossbow.
On the one, are you saving Solvar from his one? Is that the one that you're aiming for?
This is the first. This is the one that I fired at.
Yeah, okay. So minus 19. So yeah, so Perry runs down, then suddenly sees this this beast in front of you, Sol, and as he's running, he draws his crossbow, he loads it, he turns around and pops a crossbow bolt into it.
Is it DC 15 or is it AC 15? Sorry.
The monsters.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah,
It's
even
just-
taking into
just-
account the +2, I got.
was gonna say-
Yeah,
I
he just-
got 21
Brilliant. Yeah.
because I get +4, which it doesn't show up either.
Oh.
So because of Sanctus's blessing thing that's on me.
Oh, do we get that now?
Soon.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, we don't. No.
Just when right. Are you done, Perry?
Yes, that's me. That's me done.
Okay then. Solvar, you're up.
Oh. Grateful to hear his friends at his back and see Ty scoop between his legs,
Yeah.
which was very.
You must have been stood in a funny way.
I was lunging.
Yeah.
I will. I'm going to take one swing north and one swing northwest.
Got ya. Got
And
ya.
I'm not moving from that. That's how I'm going to do it.
Okay, nice.
Right,
That's a hit. Yeah.
and you can have, oh, that's nice, 17 damage.
17. Yeah, that one's dead.
Oh, brilliant. The next one is a corner. Oh, it's
Yeah.
20.
20
Right.
hits.
And come on.
Come on.
14 damage
14.
on that one.
Yeah, that one's still up.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to one step to the left there.
Yeah, nice.
Just giving a little bit more space.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, I'm just going to take this.
Oh, in fact, ignore that. I'll go one step there, and then I go around there, and round there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might kill Ty.
Yeah. Nice. And that's the end of that round. So we come back up to the top of the round, Jennifer, and it's you.
I can't really see anybody from my angle.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't even know from where you are. You wouldn't be able to see anything.
Well, and I'm confident in my friend's ability to.
You do know that Ty and your fire spirit knocked out the one below, because there was one here, wasn't there? I've just taken it off the map. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to move over here so I can get a better angle of vision.
Yeah.
And my plan was actually to have my fire spirit come back to me. But over here, so that its fiery burst might catch that body on fire a little bit, or at least char its flesh.
Yeah.
I did not like being stabbed.
That's absolutely. Just roll some damage. I won't roll a dex save. I can't move out the way, but do a bit of damage, and we'll see.
Burn.
Yeah, a bit of it catches on fire, and there's a singeing of flesh. Anything else, Jennifer, that you want to do?
No, I just moved, and I'm probably using my action to peek over there and then look back at this burning corpse.
And make sure that it's well and truly dead after its psychic blasts you. Sanctus, you are up.
Sanctus will probably move a little closer so that way he can see what's going on. Like there, and let's see. I'm gonna do two actions, or not two actions, but all right. First one, I'm going to roll Sacred Flame. It's a sorry, can't think. A cantrip.
Yeah, nice.
It has to, the Thane has to survive a DC of Dex 15.
Okay, then. So dexterity roll. I'm going to give it the disadvantage of the 8, because I don't even know this is coming, because I'm facing the other way. So he's going to fail that. I think that's fine, because it's a dex saving throw to get out the way, I'm assuming. Which yeah. So do you do some damage onto him?
I do.
Nice.
So essentially a flame radiates descends upon the creature. See if anything comes out of it.
Yeah, let's see what you get. Any advances on 7, or is that it?
Just a 7, but
okay.
I also have one more thing. My bonus action of that spiritual weapon is still out, so
nice.
I'm going to roll for that. Same rolls last time, so no.
Misses. Yeah. Okay then. Ty, you're up.
All right. Let's
do some damage to this one.
Let's beat this particularly shaped creature.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
22 will hit. Is that 9 damage there? Yeah.
Yep. 11 probably.
Misses.
Not a hit. Yep, and then I'll use a key point to do a flurry of blows and add 2 more attacks to that one.
Nice.
14?
Misses. It's got 15 armor class if you want.
All right.
So you're getting
Oh, come
closer.
on.
Oh no! Where's the mighty tiger?
Since I got on this boat, my rolls have just been awful.
And I thought you were a TIE fighter.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Anything else that you would like to do?
No, I'll sit here and watch it
Cool.
absorb all my blows like they're nothing.
I was going to say, you've just been thrown up down below.
Yeah.
We'll fix them.
Yeah, Perry, you're up on 8.
Okay, Perry's going to reload his.
Sorry. Ty, the chat just said Imperial aim, as in Stormtrooper. Yeah, go for it, Perry. Sorry.
So Pericles is going to reload his little hand crossbow and launch another bolt at the thing, which I
Nice.
think would probably miss. Does it? Yeah, I got a 9.
No, yeah, that's a miss. And Sol, you're up.
Right, I'm going to hit this thing again. And I'm going to really put my heart and soul into this.
Yeah, go for it.
Because my friends were all watching. Oh, that's not a good roll, is it? I tell you what.
I can't.
Yeah, critical fail. I'm going to use my point of inspiration to re-roll that.
Yeah, nice. Go for it.
Don't you dare. Oh, thank you.
Do you know, I didn't think about it until you said, don't you dare. And I thought, wow, if it goes up another 10.
So that's a hit. So
Yeah, that's a hit.
It's going to be, I still have 16.
Yeah, that kills it.
Yeah, I'm not slowing down.
Just chop it to pieces.
As this thing falls to the floor, his second blow just lands to the left of its head and then buries itself into the decking.
Yeah. Well, as you kill it, there's all yeah, it slips down. Yeah. Okay, so we'll come out of combat round now, and yeah, so you're on what's known as the battle deck of the bridge, of the ship. That's where you actually are at the moment. So you do this set of stairs here that you probably can't see much of. It depends where you're lit. That goes down to where you were. And the 2 other staircases go up another up to the observation deck.
The Pericles is going to grab his short sword that he discarded and slap it back in his scabbard, and he's going to be looking round, trying to see where the frail guy was who came up to get the help. And if he can't see him on the deck, he's going to say to the others, he's going to say, the old man who came to get help.
Yeah, I saw where he went. So I think that there is like at least a 50% chance now that this was a trap of some kind, because when these things jumped out, he sounded like he knew them, and it's weird that a human would know these intestines-looking creatures. Yeah, so I burned him after he stabbed me a couple times, and then he just looked like one of these. I don't think he was ever actually a real human.
Pericles is good.
So he stabbed you a couple of times, and you're
was he?
50% sure that this was a trap.
Yeah.
Pretty confident. I knew it was a trap since the beginning, but
only 50%.
That's my best estimate. Maybe it was an opportunistic thing where he thought maybe sacrificing us to these creatures at the last second would save him, but that would make sense if he was a human.
But
Right.
then he turned into one, didn't he?
Yeah, I burned away his disguise.
You
All right.
burned
Well,
away mine.
He burned away his disguise. So what does he look like now?
He looks like one of the beasts that I put creatures I gave you the picture for in your journals. You see it,
But extra burnt.
but extra burnt. He was definitely.
Oh,
This one's crispy.
okay.
Yeah, definitely very crispy. A bit of pork scratching right round the outside. Yeah. So you have there's another deck that you haven't. Well, there's two more decks that you haven't been through. There's what's known as the observation deck, which is above you, and then there's what's known as the prison deck, which is below the cargo deck.
Pericleus wants to suggest that we search the rest of the ship to make sure that there's no prisoners or survivors
or treasures
or need to be rescued.
Well,
may I make one suggestion, everyone? As we probably should learn, let's stay together this time.
I think that's a really good idea. That I remember my old daddy saying you never split an army when you've got numerical advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a balm of peace again and make sure everyone is healed with another 2d6 plus 4. Just
Okay.
make sure we're all for sure on top of our game for this.
Okay.
I
Then.
need some balm.
So what is it? 2d6 plus.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
do it
roll
for
away.
ya. Ooh.
I'll make it easier. I'll actually move down closer.
Yeah. Everyone gets a
Bam.
little
Brilliant.
bam. Yeah.
Okay then.
So Pericleus to get out his dagger and dig out his little crossbow bolt that's embedded into the side of the deck and stick that in the quarrel. The other one
Nice.
in this thing, whatever it is, will be lost.
So which spells of Sanctus's are still operational at this point now?
The only one that should be operational is the emboldening bond, but at the same time, if it's been more than 10 minutes, it goes away. So
Okay, so that's probably gone off by the time you've got together and talked to each other and decided what to do, and healing has gone. Healing has happened. You've got. Would you like, just to make life a little bit simpler, do you want to go up first or down first?
Well, I think we're closer to up, aren't we? So we might as well go up first.
That is true. Yeah. Okay then. So you go up to the next level, and this seems to be some kind of command bridge, and a bit like what's the place in X-Men where there's a long you sort of like go out on a
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean Chuffin with the helmet?
yeah.
Chuffing with the helmet.
Chuffin with the helmet.
It's popping up in my head.
Xavier's
Cerebro.
Cerebro. Yeah. So
Cerebro.
you go on up to the next deck, and there's various equipment up there. This is where there seems to be a Cerebro. Yeah, thank you, Maglor. There seems to be a little gangplank that's going on out with the spell jamming or the captain's chair in at the end of it. There doesn't seem to be, from where you're stood, it seems to be that there's something slumped in the chair. It's not moving or anything. But
Is it a bald man?
no, you could just see. You could just see. Yeah, you could just see one of its arms, sort of like draped over one side, and so you're looking to the back of the chair, and you can see that there's something slumped there. Could you make... yeah, does anybody want to go and have a closer look or not? It's completely up to you.
Pericleus is going to motion for the... Is it like a gangplank that goes
Yeah.
up to the chair then?
Yeah.
Pericleus is going to motion for the other ones to keep guard in the okay. I'll go for a closer look.
Okay. Yeah. So you go out and you notice that
He wants to carefully make his way down, make sure that there's no traps or loose floorboards or whatever it is.
What's your passive wisdom? Is it something like...
My passive perception is 18, but it's 23 if it's
23,
secret doors and stuff.
Okay, then. So as you go along the catwalk, there's an impressive chair at the end of it, and you can see that there seems to be the headless corpse of some kind of creature, and it has what appears to be green glowing maggots over it. It seems to be dressed in some kind of robe. It's definitely headless, and it just seems...
It's humanoid, is it?
Well, yeah, you think so. It doesn't... Its skin doesn't look like a human, but it's actually been decapitated quite nicely, and so it's got like spellcaster's robes on that you would be familiar with, and these green glowing maggots.
How big are these maggots? Are there lots of them, or can he draw his dagger and flick them off?
Yeah, there's quite a few. It looks like an infestation rather than anything else.
Okay. Does it have a belt or any belt pouches? Rings on its fingers?
Yeah. So make for me an investigation roll, an intelligence investigation roll, DC 15.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah. So
20. Oh no, because that other thing's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, you start to search through the robe and the backpack, etc. No, so the belt pouches, etc. And you do notice that although there's nothing on the beast itself, you do sense that there's a secret compartment in the left arm rest.
Okay, he's going to stand back a bit, and I'm going to cast a spell. The spell that I'm going to cast is going to be Mage Hands, which allows me to operate. I wonder whether or not it will allow me to. Let me see. Does it display in? Come on, display in the virtual thing. So it basically allows me to manipulate things from a distance without me being there. So I'll just be slightly back, just in case it's trapped.
Yeah.
So I'll use my Mage Hands, which is a spell. A cantrip that I have, and I'm going to look for the mechanism to open the little.
Yeah, so it's just one of these that you press in. So you use your mage hand, so you're nowhere near it, and you press it in, and it automatically releases. And there seems to be a scroll case in there, and what also appears to be a small, it looks like it's almost like a clear round pebble, but it's actually stored in here, so you think it's probably worth something.
Okay, so Pericles is going to grab them and if there's nothing else, he's going to head back along the gangplank, and when he gets back to the others, he's going to hold out the two things that he found, and he's going to say, I found these in a secret compartment on the well, it's a SpellJammer's helm, but I'll tell you more about those later.
Right, and what are these?
I don't know. I just found him. Scroll case obviously is going to have maybe a map or.
Well, let's open it up then, shall we?
A note or.
Yeah, opening it up, it definitely has. I think this one. Let me just check what it's actually in. It's in the School of Evocation. Just see who has it, because it's yeah, I think it's a mage's spell. Yeah, it's definitely, it's not nobody's, it's a wizard spell that it is. So you, Perry can probably determine that it's a wizard spell, not one that he's familiar with. And the stone seems to be just. Does anybody have?
I'll use my wand to detect magic. I can use it 3 times a day.
Yeah,
I've used it once already on the guy.
The stone is magical. You would need to attune to it in order to see what it actually is.
Okay.
How do you attune to it? What does that mean?
You keep it in your possession for
a
number of a day or some time, and
okay.
Is there a frequency? Just kind of turn the dial frequency to it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay then. So yeah,
does
Perry.
anybody take the items that Perry offers out?
The scroll seems nice for trading, maybe later if you find someone who can use it. And I don't know what this gemstone is all about. But since it looks magic, I don't think I can do anything with it. But maybe, Rebecca or Sanctus or.
Who's Rebecca?
Well,
Who's Rebecca?
Wait, is it not Rebecca? Am I losing my mind?
it's Saul.
Jennifer. It's Jennifer.
It's Saul.
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
I mean,
Jennifer.
I know Rebecca is my wildfire spirit, but I mean, neither of us are going to be able to. I'm not a rock druid.
Right.
Such a fiery personality, that Rebecca.
So is somebody? So you can take this scroll case.
We'll be taking them anyway, but
yeah,
you just don't know what they do.
It's probably something to look into once you reach the Rock of Bral.
Exactly.
Just 2 more things then. Jennifer and Sol, you haven't been to the cargo deck.
No.
The rest of them went there, and I just wanted to make you have to go through the cargo deck to go to the prison level. And this was the one that was covered with human corpses.
Yeah.
And there seems to be several sort of like scimitars around. You can do, last time you just moved through this, but if you want to do an investigation check and or a medicine check, then there is, you can see if there's anything to be found.
I will do a medicine check. I am that kind of guy.
I'll do investigation as I go through.
Okay,
Yeah.
then. So
Same here.
So your investigation is an intelligent investigation, and it's DC 10. Oh yeah, so that's
medicine.
That's
Yeah,
I love.
Just crushing skulls. And...
I just love.
and
Sol
do you know
is
what? I
such a
rolled a 3.
So I love Sol and Sanctus are sort of extremes of. Okay then. So investigation reveals the following. It reveals that there's several scimitars around there. Some of the bodies, there are about 11 human corpses. Some have circular bite marks on them. And although several scimitars and crossbows are scattered around the room, the corpses show no evidence of being struck by them. But there are bite marks on them. So that was the investigation check. And medicine check, Sanctus. Bodies are in various states of decay. But there is one there that you are familiar with because it's, I don't know how to pronounce it. It could be a Neogi or Neogi. Any ideas how to put? Let me.
I have no
I think
idea.
that's the second one.
Yeah, I think it's the second one.
Yeah.
Yagi.
Mister.
I just noticed that sometimes on.
Oh, they phonetically spell them out, don't they?
Yeah, they actually give you the. So what are we going for, Si? What's?
I thought it was the second one, but
I can't remember what this.
Neogi.
Okay, Neogi. So Sanctus, you probably have heard of these, at something that are quite powerful and quite strong, and you're quite shocked to find them actually here. But just so you know, there's only one of them, and that died within the last 24 hours. But the freshest human corpse is at least 3 days old. There is some coinage in here. So there's about 23. Can somebody make sure you write this down, please? Because I'm not keeping track of it. And I'm not in the campaign. Normally, if it was in my campaign, I would be able to add. But you're not in my campaign. You're in Tex's campaign. So there's about 23 gold pieces, about 117. Well, not about. There's 117 silver pieces. And there's a bloodstone ring as well.
Pericles' wand is out and it does 10 minutes. Don't know whether or not the ring...
it's not magical.
It doesn't flash up magical.
Okay, so make sure somebody makes a note of that.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
23 gold, 117 silver, and a bloodstone ring.
Okay, so
I could split it up later.
Yeah, in the cell block, there seems to be various things there. There seems to be a rotting corpse of a headless creature. Its body looks very much like the other body that Perry found in the captain's chair. And there's also some hacked up corpses of 3 hulking creatures with blood spattered fur. And it almost like suggests that something's been feeding on them. There is something else that you find downstairs. It is a breastplate. It's actually from the headless creature, and it's wearing a breastplate that's embossed with tentacles. Just wanted to make sure I said that word correctly.
Tentacles. All right. I'll look at Soul, see if I can size him up, see if it kind of fits him or not.
Loincloth and breastplate, the best fashion possible.
Slip into this breastplate.
really put that up
Borderline
those
Donald Ducking
breasts.
it.
Yeah. Anything else that could we investigate? Well, I guess I can also do an investigate.
No,
if there's anything else in the room.
there's nothing else actually there. Perry, are you detecting magic on it?
Well, yeah, I've got my, as long as if it's within the 10 minutes of
Oh
me
yeah,
casting
easily.
it in. So yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, yes, it is magical. It
Perry will point that out too.
consists of a metal chess piece with supple leather. Although it leaves the legs and arms relatively unprotected, the armor provides good protection for the wearer's vital organs while leaving the wearer relatively unencumbered.
So does Saul want this supple breastplate, or
what's the AC on it?
It just gives a bonus to armor class.
See, leave it with me because I need to check whether I'm allowed to wear it because I get a certain bonus for not wearing armor.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah. And I also, that's probably a good idea because I also have to look up about how you get to know, because in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons First Edition, you used to have to use an identify spell to see what it is. So that's a good point, Medvac. Let's leave it.
Yeah, not its arcane check now and over so much time.
Yeah,
breastplate is heavy armor, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have an armor class to it.
Okay.
Can you see? It's not saying it's armor class 14.
See, I can use a shield, but my AC equals 10 plus my dex modifier and con modifier plus any shield bonus.
Right. Well, let's leave it that you're taking it with you, and then I can do a bit of research.
Yeah, we'll take it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've got a bit of research to do.
So we've searched most of this vessel now, haven't we?
Yeah, it's all done and dusted, and you're sort of like making your way round the rest of the ship and searching out all the little areas with all the platforms on, you know, where the shattered ballistas are, etc. And it's while you're on one of the upper decks that you hear cries from the moon dancer. And as you look across to where they're frantically pointing, so many of them are sort of like signaling you to get back onto the moon dancer. And you sort of like move that way, and you, if you remember, they were shackled together. You, as soon as you step off the moon, the Nautiloid ship and onto the moon dancer, they're quickly hacking the web, the ropes, and moving the moon dancer away. And just as you're ready to leave, a dark shape glides across the face of a nearby asteroid. It's another ship, no doubt about it.
Yeah, but
the new arrival resembles a giant spider, complete with long, delicate legs and web-like rigging. Starlight gleams off its metallic hull as it creeps silently towards your vessel. "A death spider," shouts Captain Sartell. "The Neogi were using this hulk as bait, and we've just flown straight into their web." And here ends part 1 of the adventure. Each character should gain a level before next session. Well done. That is the end of part 1. Seeds of Destruction. Just to thank you, Darth. Darth is just
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't want to play with the drow.
too late now. You should have become a shopkeeper.
You buy some wares.
What do I? Yeah, so that's the ending. Ooh, cliffhanger. Darth said, "Oh no," and Maglor says, "Be careful. The breastplate don't slip on you itself." Oh, like the tentacles wrapping around you. I think. Okay, so now then, tell me, because we've got enough time just before we stop. When you advance a level, do you roll hit points? Do you roll how many hit points you actually get?
It depends on what people have chosen to do. They can either have it fixed or rolled.
That's right.
We discussed it in the chat when we were making up characters.
Okay, so is who's fixed and who's rolling?
I'm rolling.
Pericles is fixed.
I'm rolling.
Okay,
I took fixed.
fixed.
I'm fixed.
Yeah, I think I also went to the vet.
Yeah, wise move.
Oh. Where's
So
I don't know how to play
risk?
this game. I just make choices.
so Perry, you're the only person who is I was going to say cliffhanger because I was just reading on the chat. You're dice rolling, yeah?
No, Sol. I'm fixed. Sol's the only person.
Go for it, Sol. Go for it.
Well, I'll just stick me in Beyond. Here we go, look. Advance to level 6. And confirm. Hit points. So 1d12
Nice.
plus my con modifier, which is... Go back.
I keep looking at it. Keep saying Sol 1 from the investigation.
Yeah.
Roll.
So 1d12 plus my con modifier, so 1d12 plus 3.
Nice. Does it disappear in D&D Beyond, or will it appear in...
I'm doing it in Roll20.
Oh, got you.
So, I'll wait for
9.
Nice one. That's good.
Mhm.
That's nice. 9 up. What is it at 57 now or not?
No, it was 57. Now it's going to be 66.
Yeah, so that should change your top bar that I can see, won't it, if you upgrade it?
Let's do it now.
I'm just interested in whether or not I need to recheck things or anything. So the rest of you, I'm not too sure. Does anything happen between 5th level and 6th level that we need to make choices about or not?
The only thing
Spells.
that happens for me is that I gain another 2 expertise proficiencies, which means I add double my my double proficiency bonus onto it. So my hit points have gone up from 38 to 45. And my proficiency bonuses I've put into history and stealth.
Okay.
Those are the 2 ones that I've got. So I get double my proficiency bonus, then my attribute bonus for when I'm doing those.
Brilliant. Okay, then. Anybody else gaining anything that you need to roll or change? Obviously, I know spellcasters will get more, increase your spells. Ty, do you get anything extra?
Not that I need to roll for.
Cool.
No.
That's excellent then.
I can make an announcement of a cool thing I'm getting.
Oh,
Can I do
yeah.
that? So I have this thing called a protective bond. So anybody that's with the other bond, I have the emboldening bond. Essentially, on their reaction, they could instantly teleport to receive the damage that another person will be receiving. So essentially, as our barbarian, if he wants to be the tank, essentially he can instantly teleport within 30 feet of if he's within 30 feet of someone, or that's also on the bond, he can teleport to take the damage instead.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a really cool.
Yeah, he can like
feature.
jump in front of a bullet.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
As a reaction, and then I think it'd be pretty cool. It's a good
Cool.
way to like kind of manage a battle map a little better.
Seeing massive Solvar teleport around the battlefield, catching
Yeah.
blows.
The,
That's what I get. Just check my hit points on Roll20 to see if they have changed?
It's 66 now. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Mine haven't changed on. They've changed in the little box on Roll20.
Yeah. So mine says 45 for you.
Yeah, but they haven't changed on my little bar on my character. I don't know whether or not it needs.
How
No,
many
you might have to take a long rest, I think.
How many hit points do you have now?
45.
Yeah, that's what it says above your character.
Yeah.
It won't. I'm looking at your main characters.
Right. Okay.
Jennifer, what's yours?
What's my
Hit points?
What am I getting? My hit points should be a 45 now.
Nice. Yeah. So and then
38 before.
yeah, yours are 45. What about you, Ty? What will yours be?
I don't know.
Do you know how to do it, Matt?
Not really. I mean, I think I
Okay,
can
so
figure it out.
if you click on manage to the little right of your character in Roll20, and then
I think I'm doing it, but
then go up to manage characters plus levels and change
Oh,
it
yeah,
to 6.
I'm at a 39 max HP now.
Okay, so yours is still saying 33 for me, but it might
Yeah,
need...
it's because I need to update it.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
If it makes any easier, just hit the anvil and hammer on the right hand side at the top bit. You know where
Oh yes, yeah,
Yeah.
involved in
beyond.
D&D Beyond. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that'll take you straight
Mine
to the
should be.
character.
It's saying
Oh, okay.
39 now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
then change it to level 6, and away you go. Just so you know, at level 6, you're going to hate me because
I don't hate you ever.
Oh, bless you. I can't be charmed or frightened while
Yeah,
raging.
I've just seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is the this to me is a bit like the, how can I put it, the feel of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. And it's not like, I don't think it's ever, it's meant to be heroic, isn't it?
It's
Oh,
high
yes.
fantasy rather
Yeah.
than.
Mhm.
Well, I know, I
fantasy.
don't think it's high fantasy. I think it's
No,
more,
that's my opinion.
it's more invincible, you know, because I honestly, I would not put those monsters against you in Mithras.
No.
No
Destined, though.
way.
One hit, we're gone.
Well, even in Destined or M Space, I just think they would, I mean, one of those mobs had 95 hit points.
Dang.
Yeah,
Oh, I need to scale it to
95.
Mithras.
And I was really worried about that until I think Perry's crossbow bolt did 19 points of damage, and then Sol hits for 27. Can you see? So I was thinking that you were rolling a 1d6, and I was being 91 take away 6 or something like that to take it down. But I mean, really and truly, and I think this is why you go up a level, nothing in that first bit, apart from some poor dice rolls. Sorry, Ty.
I
You
mean,
know,
to be fair, in the very first session, like some bricks fell from the sky, and that almost killed me.
yes. Yeah.
And I also got the saving throw for it, and it still almost killed
It did, yeah.
So-
And I think your hit points are the lowest.
me. Yeah, I'm a glass
Yeah.
cannon for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could have been. Yeah, Darth just said, could have been here all night with doing 1d4 damage each time. Well, you would
Yep.
be, wouldn't you? It's just like, okay, 5, 4. Yeah, that's it. So, and I think it takes a while for my brain to click out of Mithras into, because I honestly thought you were all going to die in that first part of the adventure. I was just thinking, what? There's 5 of them attacking, you know, each with 75 hit points. I thought, you're goners. But once you started to play your characters, then I suddenly thought, this is the balance, you know, and then suddenly I just thought the 91 hit points is just take a little bit longer, you know, but not the whole session. So brilliant. So we will start part 2 when you're all up to 6th level, and we'll start that next Saturday. When's Christmas Day?
Sunday.
Sunday.
So it's Christmas Eve next Saturday.
So we might give it a
wow.
miss. We might give it a miss next Saturday, and then I think the Saturday after that will be New Year's Eve. Because Christmas Day and New Year's Day are on the same day of the week. So we can chat about it in the Discord and decide, what we're going to do. But definitely the next SpellJammer session will be part 2. I think there's 4 parts to the adventure. So you'll be... Oh, no, 3 parts, sorry. So you'll be, once you finish part 2, you're more than halfway through. So brilliant. Okay. I will be streaming tomorrow at 9 o'clock with some Minecraft. And we're going to Silver Fox's showcase because he's built something awesome again. So I'll be heading over there. And then at 1 o'clock, I will be playing Elder Scrolls Online. Mr. Pickles.
Yes, I am Mr. Pickles, and I also have a different name on the podcast show that I have. The podcast is called And I Took That Personally. You can find it on Spotify and Anchor if you want to hear me and my friend Brad talk about movies that are terrible. And
when's the next one due to drop?
The goal is I'm trying to do at least one a month, but if I can go faster, then that'd be great. In the editing process for episode 2 right now, so it could come out in a few weeks.
Nice, excellent. I'm just sharing it.
Do we have a topic, a movie?
Yes, the next one, I think I already shared it somewhere else. The next one we're talking about is everything Slenderman, including all of the terrible movies that Slenderman has made.
We can talk about the documentary too, or no?
We mention it, but I don't really go into the actual
Because that's
documentary
real.
on the stabbing that happened.
Yeah, that's real.
Or
It's
purely
different.
fictional Slenderman.
Got it.
And for a while, I thought you were doing on Minecraft. Then I remember it's not a Slender Man in Minecraft; it's a Enderman.
Close enough.
Medivac.
Well, we're on a break now until after Christmas.
Oh,
So I know it's after New Year.
but they can catch up on your YouTube
They can
channel.
catch up on the YouTube channel, yes. So Medivac the Healing Hoover. There's 50 odd episodes. 57, I think.
57.
Yes, episodes about Dungeons and Dragons campaign and about 11 of our Cthulhu one.
Fantastic. So if we get
Wibble.
if we get snowed in, then that's your
Yes.
that's what you
That is
can
good.
watch.
And do feel free to subscribe.
Yes.
And look and like and love and just comment and say, this is rubbish or this is awesome.
Yes. Okay, brilliant. Anyone else has any announcements to say that will be coming up in the next week?
If we don't see you again, Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Or whatever you celebrate,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'll be. Do have a good time. Stay safe and stay healthy. Till next time, it's goodbye from me. Goodbye. And it's goodbye from them.
Goodbye.
I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.
I just need to click this outro
Ding
button.
dong merrily.
I've got to do my supporters first. There you go.